How high are you getting this?
As high as Wu-Tang get? Take it right off. I'm going to take off every bolt with this. And I'm going to tighten them all to quote unquote spec with it. When you say how many pound-feet, they say yes.
I think this is good for like 7 Ooga-Doogas.
Whenever you're lifting your car, always use jack stands.
I'll just spray the camera down with some PB Blaster, you know?
Perfect.
Yeah. Hope this stuff is real flammable. Get them on that way. That'll be sweet.
I mean, that's all you need is a mild fire.
I said to my girlfriend, I saw the bags of cheese there, and I said I like my women like my cheese, low-fat American singles only.
I like my women the way I like my cheese. 32 a package.
All right, so
I like my women the way I like my cheese. Giving me diarrhea.
perfect. All right, so I think out of sheer easiness, we should replace the bucket first. This is like the most out there one. All right, so I'm gonna grab some tools and I'm gonna change my mind and go with the lower arm first.
Tools!
All right. That should be all the tools I need, hopefully. That feels like it's a 17. Here's your request. What the fuck am I doing when I have that power tool?
We had power tools, but we will not use them.
Looks like we will. Okay, this one's really on there. Whew. Okay, power tools. Power tools it is. Plug me in, Jesse.
This is like real life.
Or not.
Are you tightening it?
No. Ooh. Yep, broke it.
This is real life.
But we have phase 2 motor trend ones to replace it.
Hey!
Product dropping like a pro. The real fucking annoying problem is actually going to be getting that bolt out of there with the sway bar in the way.
So now, what we're doing is taking the sway bar out instead of the arms.
We're doing both things. And to take the sway bar out, you have to take the exhaust out.
Evan,
Yes.
why y'all can't hate us?
What do you... This is being completely normal. Not like you see on, I don't know, what are car shows nowadays? I don't really know. Alright, it's gonna do one of those. I gotta love that. Sort of. Sure. It's real stuck.
You should just leave all this dumb shit in. I don't know if that's safe.
It worked though. Alright, the sway bar's probably gonna fly off and kill one of us.
If you're having difficulty with rust, you can always hammer a socket onto the nut.
Should never do, ever, kids.
And that nut is now permanently fused with that socket.
It's literally, I don't know if you can see it, but it's literally smoking.
It appears to be smoking.
Yeah. It's that's an old wheel thief's technique where if you have a wheel lock, you just hammer on the nearest size socket and then take it off that way.
Dun. By the way, kids, don't steal wheels.
Don't steal wheels either, kids.
Don't take that information and then use it practically.
You know what, kids? Just don't listen to a word I said. That's the best. Yeah, not.
Dun.
And see, we had to take that sway bar out just to get it out of its way. And these are eccentric bolts, which we wouldn't be able to reuse anyway. So with braking, not that big of a deal. This one should slide out
Break all your shit, kids.
fairly easily. But we do want to reuse this one, so try to be a little gentle on it.
You're gonna be a little gentle with the biggest hammer.
Yep. This is the second biggest hammer. All right, now.
What's bigger, Mjolnir?
So, what we need to do is get these roughly the same length because we're not aligning it right now. So, pretty sure this has this turnbuckle that works, I think. It seems to be working.
The other one won't. That's guarantee.
But this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a permanent resident of F***ville there.
Remember when we said we were gonna make this show family friendly?
Oh yeah, Fudgeville. Permanent resident of Fudgeville.
The swearing comes so much more naturally to us.
That is true. So I'm opening up the bag of the new bolts and what's it called? And the eccentric lockouts here. Because I need one of these bolts to help line it up.
What happens if the kids at home don't use eccentric lockouts?
Well, if you put a regular bolt through, as you're tightening it, you are going to, that's pretty close. But yeah, what'll end up happening is that its eccentric motion in the factory bolt will, as you're tightening it, it will move it around and change your alignment. But that's not gonna happen here. Get back under here. Oh God. Ooh, should fit good.
If it good.
Yeah, a lot of the time with these things, one side will be pinched in or something like that, and it ends up being a real bastard.
Cue Madonna's Like a Virgin.
Like a virgin.
I don't actually know how the song goes, I'm too young.
I don't know the lyrics. Except for those ones. Oh no, it's like touch for the very first time.
Yeah, that's right.
But that's what I know.
She won a Grammy for that song.
No,
I think.
you tell me lies.
I'm pretty sure.
So yeah, the whole idea
We'll
here
Google it later.
is you can see if I can get it in there. Show me appropriately. It fits in this. I can't really see what I'm doing here, but it fits in this area to hold this in place. Is that fitting appropriately or not?
I don't know.
I'm looking at it backwards, so I can't tell. I feel like no. Well, we'll try to put the bolt through here.
Put it through.
And then
Just the
bad
tip.
boy up here. See if we can get this fucker in. So that's gonna be tougher. This is why you don't want to tighten it down. It's gonna have to twist and bend to get in there.
Hammer.
Oh, mallet, I think.
Hammer. Which apparently is Japanese for hammer. I went to Japan, I don't know what I'm talking about. A little further. Perfect.
That's in a rough alignment. And I'm gonna put the nut on over here. And perfect. All right, now let's get the I guess it's called a spring bucket on this thing. Basically what it is the factory system used the spring here and then the shock on the outside, but this has field coilovers on it that change it to a true coilover setup. So
spring on coil.
Yeah, so no more spring over here. So this is just a pointless,
Empty gaping hole.
empty bucket right here. And as you can probably see, there's no adjustability to it at all. Oh, you can just look at it.
It's empty.
Yeah.
Daylight.
So this, there's no adjustability to this arm. So we want adjustability out of it. So we're gonna change it. There it is. It should come off.
Oh.
All right, there it goes. All right, so now we got to get the inside one, which is right above the exhaust pipe, which as usual is just so simple and amazing.
Good. I only have 1 degree of movement.
Can you actually get a? You got it. He got it. He used all his man strength.
Oh man!
That's what I didn't want to happen. That might have to get hammered through.
Oh yeah. 100%. Oh, wait. Or just take the tension off it. Like a smart guy. Hey look, an eccentric bolt.
Hey, we didn't break it.
No.
An eccentric bolt we didn't break. Is it even possible?
Broke nothing. This is a stupid spring bucket. A spring sits in it.
Yes.
You should use coil on shock instead.
Shall be replaced with this little number. A far different setup.
This is a spring bucket. That's a rod.
All right, I think on this one we're going to be better off doing the inside first, just because of the exhaust position.
Now it's gotta go back. Let's get the lockout thing in position.
Oh, and it's through.
Can't tighten it by hand because nylock is a thing. I don't have Hulk fingers.
Hulk fingers.
Does that require any kind of washer?
No, just this is just replacement of the factory bolt. It's not a 19. In the record books, it's not a 19, and it doesn't look like you can fit a socket in there. So that's our sentence right there. See this? See this setup?
That's a leverage multiplier.
Oh, functional AF.
Gonna multiply that leverage.
That's actually, I'm not gonna say loose, but you know what I mean. And now before I take that off fully, I'm gonna see what the deal is underneath here with the one that connects to the knuckle. Because I don't want it to fall on my face. What we got here, you are a 17. Alright, and your little friend is impossible to get to. Oh,
Struggle City, population U.
yeah. Seems kind of like it's a 17, but also kind of seems like it's fucking not 17.
What if it's a rusty 17?
It's that, no matter what, but it feels 18-ish, and I mean,
So it's an 18 now. It used to be a 17.
yeah.
But oxidation.
The artist formerly known as 17. To do also.
Leverage multiplier.
Yeah, if I can. Oh, piece of Am I going in the right direction?
Probably not.
It didn't break it loose.
It just stripped it.
It just hurt the bolt or nut.
It hurt your nuts.
The right side, 17 kind of fits now. I have to do it from the bolt side, which I hate doing. That's probably a good idea. We go up here. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'd like to give a shout out to Peanut Butter Blaster. You really did us proud on this one.
Peanut butter, cause you're not butter. In fact, I snap back like a rubber band. And I'll be Sam I am. And I don't eat green eggs and ham.
which is a direct quote from
The Method Man.
the METHOD man. Yes.
Okay, so that's out. Turns out you're supposed to take the camber arm off first.
Well, leave the camber arm off the knuckle. It's the only way we could get it off at least. Maybe there's some magical trick.
But we don't know it.
Placing that back on. Hold on. No, they don't want to do it the whole way.
Galen is destroying a race car in the background.
Let's go. And now himself.
Mostly himself.
Put this onto there. Which is impossible.
Take the tail arm off. Nope. Tighten to DeWalt 2 Dakadakas.
Side done.
States Nation!